Tomorrow, the U.S. Senate is set to begin deliberations on a new foreign aid bill, which will provide billions in funding towards Ukraine. It comes after the House passed the measure over the weekend. Tonight, we're speaking with Ukrainian Americans in the Triangle, many of whom have loved ones still in the country who are sharing their reactions. Michael Perchik joins us now in downtown Raleigh. And Michael, what'd they tell you?
Steve, Lauren, since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February of 2022, at least 1,000 Ukrainian refugees have relocated here to the Triangle. Combine that with all of those who are already living in this area. They're making their voices heard, reaching out to lawmakers, urging them to support this and further funding.
I was born and raised in Ukraine. My family still lives in Ukraine. My parents.
Olena Kozlova-Pates grew up in Ukraine, where much of her family still resides. In the past 2+ years, there have been more than 30,000 civilian casualties from the war.
Schools, libraries, art galleries, museums, hospitals, maternity wards. The humanity just doesn't exist within the aggressor. So that is obviously incredibly challenging.
For Natalia Bondarenko, it's meant fleeing her home of Mariupol, one of the first areas targeted by Russian forces.
My life changed completely.
While she did not have plans to leave, she ultimately did so, ending up with her son in North Carolina.
It's about Ukraine existing or not. And I mean, we don't have many options. We have to fight.
Both women grateful for the U.S. House vote, which earmarks $61 billion towards Ukrainian assistance. Of that amount, about a third is for replenishing U.S. weapon systems, nearly $14 billion towards purchase of U.S.-made weapons, and more than $9 billion in forgivable loans for economic assistance. House Speaker Mike Johnson bringing the bill forward, despite criticism from many within his party.
It was a Churchill moment for Mike Johnson to understand that the Ukrainians are fighting with everything that they have to protect and defend their country, and that if Ukraine falls, the next country may be a NATO country.
Congresswoman Deborah Rice referring to the appeasement strategy under former UK Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain in dealing with Adolf Hitler compared to the strategy of that country under Winston Churchill. Now, Kozlova-Pates tells me they are reaching out to Senators Tillis and Budd, urging them to support that legislation once it is brought up in the Senate. We also have comment in this story online from Representative Richard Hudson, a Republican, who also backed that legislation. In Raleigh, I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, that part of our story can be found on our website, abc11.com. Michael, thank you.